'Cause it's just loose lips. I chat better than I sing, so go ahead and enjoy.
I would say personally, from my experience in TV, there's not a lot of brown girls who look like me. That's just point blank period. Like, let's not beat around the bush about it. Particularly in TV presenting, there may be a lot in, I'd say, America, but particularly in the UK, there's not a lot of prominent TV presenters that you kind of see on those mainstream TV shows who look like me. So yeah, there can be a bit of tokenism in terms of you kind of feeling like the only one representing for everybody. So yeah, there's definitely there's a lot of work to do around that in terms of pulling a lot more diverse talent through. But in terms of like sisterhood, I have personally found my own sisterhood working in the TV industry. And there are not loads, but there are a lot more melanin sisters like myself than you think.
Melanin.
And we do support each other. I've got a lovely set of industry sisters. We call ourselves Sister FM. And honestly, these girls work across news. Some of them are producers, directors, production coordinators, script editors. Like, there's an array of different job titles that we all hold, and we really do hold each other down. And honestly, if it wasn't for having that tight-knit niche community, I think half of the time I probably just lost my mind in TV, because I was saying to my parents the other day, like, I am like one of the first people in my family to be in corporate. So we don't have a template to follow. We are literally trying to figure this ish out as we go along. You know, there's nothing that my parents could have told me that could have warned me for corporate. I've had to learn everything just by trial and error. I've had to learn what microaggressions are, what passive aggressiveness is. I've had to learn so much, and I was just like, well, I didn't know more me. But it's been an interesting journey, and one thing I can say, it's made me a lot more thick-skinned. Oh my gosh, the TC who people know now, I would say 5 years ago when I first came into this industry, that was not me. I used to literally, if someone even said boo to me at work, I'd just be crying. I'd be in the toilet crying out my little eyes. Whereas now, I know how to stand my ground. I know how to politely but firmly say, don't speak to me like that, because I'm not the one.
You know how to play. You know how to play the game in the sense of the responses. Like, passive aggressiveness is the worst for me. I was trying to explain it to a friend, and even coming up with an example was difficult enough. But you just know when it's happening, and you're like, oh, we're going through that again. But
yeah.
is it something where you got a thick skin, but you still remain with an open heart? Because you definitely seem a good optimist here.
You have to just kind of take things, you know, you have to, I think working in TV has definitely made me more open-minded. It's allowed me to work with different types of people, experience different characters. And you really kind of just have to take people at face value until, you know, they prove you otherwise. Because not everyone is the same. And there's been some phenomenal people who have been key gatekeepers in just opening the door for my next career opportunity. You know, I worked with an amazing guy, and he actually recommended me for a promotion. So it's just like, there's so many different people, and you just kind of have to be open-minded about it. You can't tarnish every single person, no matter how they look or who they are, with the same brush. You just can't live life like that. It's very tempting because of what you see in the media. The media is very good at kind of building up a lot of anger, especially in our community, to kind of say, oh, this group can't stand us. But you really just have to take individuals for who they are.
'Cause it's just loose lips. I chat better than I sing, so go ahead and enjoy.